you'll appreciate as a developer. So number one is consistency and modularity. With everything as a block, you can easily reuse elements across your entire site. You can update a block once and it updates everywhere, keeping things very consistent. Number two is faster prototyping. So you can quickly piece together a site layout in minutes. So it's a faster way to prototype and get a visual in front of clients or your team. The third one is customization freedom. Blocks make even the smallest adjustments simple. No need for custom templates. You can just tweak the blocks to suit your needs. It's like building Legos. You can mix and match and rearrange until everything fits just right. Now, some of you might be thinking, I've got my traditional themes, my custom coding, it all works. So why should I care about block themes? I get it. Change is hard, especially for us developers. We're used to working a certain way, and there's always that moment of, do I need to learn this new system? But the truth is, block themes are here to make your life easier, not harder, even for backend developers. Remember how we felt like when Gutenberg came out? Maybe a little skeptical, a little annoyed maybe. I know I was. But now, blocks have become second nature for most of us. Block themes are the next step in that evolution, and here's why you should care. Number one is efficiency. As I mentioned earlier, block themes make everything modular and reusable. This saves a ton of time, especially when dealing with client revisions or creating variations of a site. Number two is customization. You can create unique layouts with far more ease without getting bogged down in endless custom code. Number three is future proofing. WordPress is shifting towards a block first mindset, and it's not slowing down. By getting on board now, you're setting yourself up for the future of theme development. You won't be stuck in the past while everyone else is, moving forward. Okay. Let me walk you through a real-world example from my own work. This will give you a sense of how block themes can streamline the workflow and open up creative possibilities at the same time. What you see on the screen here is a block theme. And this is a block theme that took a lot of my time instead of working on my slides. So I just pushed the version 1 release of this block theme, and it's open to the public. And in WDS, we are currently using this for most of our sites, well, most of our projects, newer projects. And it is a block theme, but it is also a more complicated one, I think. More advanced block theme, if you put it that way. And I'll be giving my slides to the organizers later, and they can send this over to people. Wait. Someone just sent me photos. Airdrop. Ooh, airdrop photos. Wait. Okay, so this is an example of what block themes are. No, how block themes work. So this is the dashboard, and that's the theme I'm using, WSBT, and this is the default installation. And what you see here is the block editor, where you can, wait, let me just see. Okay, those are templates. And those are the patterns that are currently default for WSBT, and those are template parts. They are locked because template parts, but you can edit them. And that's a header where you can change everything out. You can add in blocks or, go crazy with it. That's the navigation. Okay. And that is the style JSON. So theme JSON, that's the default. And those are all of the core blocks as styled by the theme. And right now we have a light and dark style for WSBT. And yeah, those are all core blocks. And oh yeah, so that's a dark theme one. And just be careful because when you are changing styles, it is applied right away. So what you can do, just go back to your site editor and just go to styles again and pick the right one. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh yeah, creating a new page. That is, so there's that little icon on top there. That's all of the blocks that's available to you. And I know you're probably familiar with all of this because this is the content part of block themes, right? And that's a pattern. So with block themes, you can pretty much copy any pattern and just copy it from another site. This one is our pattern site, and I'm just going to copy that pattern. You can do this for any other site, really. Just Control A and copy, and it will be copied right away, style included. Images, not so much. You just have to replace it, unless it's it's a public one. Yeah, so I just took one image from the media library, and with block themes or the Gutenberg editor in general, what you see is what you get. And changing out a template is easy as well. You can just do that, switch template, and then choose what you want. And a blank, no, that's the no title template is also default for WSBT. And usually we use the no title template for the home page so that you can just build out the blocks after. And those are the block structure, no, the pattern structure. And what I'm showing there are the variations for buttons that we have. Default variation for buttons are the field and the outline one, but we have two more variations added in. And this is one of the first sites, client sites, that we deployed recently. Not that one, sorry. That one. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Jewel State. She is an actress, and we did her website, and those are all core blocks. There's no custom blocks in her site. It's all core blocks just styled through theme JSON and some minor fixes not fixes, minor changes to the styling. But with block themes, you can really do a lot with it. Um, yeah, I think that's, yeah, okay. Let me just, um, yeah, so now that I've shown you that we've covered some practical benefits of block themes, let's dive into something even more exciting, the creative possibilities they unlock. So block themes aren't just for efficiency, just tools for efficiency. They're an open canvas, really, where you can experiment, innovate, and push explore new ideas and create custom layouts, iterate quickly, and, all without the constraints of a traditional theme. Because with traditional theme, you have to go into code and then create your new template and then push it up. I mean, I love to code. Um, Block themes is it's a shift in your mindset. Coding in a block theme is interesting, but it's fun once you get the hang of it. Okay, so block themes, again, are just not simplifying your workflow, it's breaking your site into blocks. You gain the flexibility to, say, go beyond traditional templates. You're free to explore different layouts, experiment with unique designs, and iterate quickly without worrying about disrupting the site structure, because you can create template in the site editor, and any custom template that you create that is out of the theme are going to be um, saved in the database. If you want that template to be added in your theme, of course, you have to just copy it and then add it to your template, add it to your theme. Yeah, so experiment freely. If you need a new header design with block themes, that is not a problem. There's no need to dive into code. You just swap out the blocks and make your tweaks. You can change the colors, change the fonts, add in blocks, or whatever. You can really just experiment. And once you do that, you're good to go. You can create multiple headers and add it to any of your templates, and those will use your new header, and you'll have one header for the home page, another for your about page, whatever fits your fancy. And if you're creative, you can block themes are a well it's the perfect environment for creatives to explore, because with block themes you can build out custom sections and combine blocks in new ways, and you can give your site a unique dynamic feel that is entirely different from everyone else, because again it's core blocks or custom blocks or whatever, but you can change it on the fly without help from anyone, really, because it's just the options are there for you to test. Yep. I would want to give more time for questions, because I know with not a lot of people who know what block themes are. I want to wrap this off earlier to open it up for Q&A. So really just remember that block themes are here to help, not complicate things. They simplify your workflow, give you more flexibility to make changes, and It lets your creativity shine in ways that traditional themes couldn't. And don't hesitate to experiment with them. You might be surprised by how quickly they can become second nature. And the best part, they free up more of your time for the things that truly matter. Whether that's finishing a project or finding that spark of inspiration for something new. Um, Block themes are just there to help. Um, yeah, so sorry. Thank you so much for joining me today on this block theme journey. I hope you're leaving today with at least a little more understanding of what block themes are and what they offer. And if you're feeling confident about, diving in and explore what block themes are, you can pick apart my theme. Just pick it apart, try to break it, let me know if there are any issues. Um, you're all free to just go and use it. Um, and can I open it up for Q&A? Or, okay? Yeah, so let's open it up for questions. I'm happy to dive deeper into anything I talked about today, or anything about web development, WordPress, block themes in general. Who's got the first question?
Hello, I'm Earl from Iloilo. So I've been working with block team development for like a few months now. Then apparently there's two ways of rendering a front end, which is the render.php and the uh, save.js, I guess. Yep.
The Jason?
No, it's the save.js. It's
Oh,
the one
yeah.
that rendering to the front end. So which is more efficient for front end rendering? Is it the render.php or the save.js?
Um, it depends on your workflow. So, as in DLDS, we sort of change it up. It depends on whether a whether you want the client to be able to make changes to it or not. And also, if it's a block or a pattern that needs to have client interaction, but not allow them to really break it, I would rather add it as a PHP file, just registering in PHP.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I would like to ask a question. Does block themes also, pwede po ba siya mobile responsive?
Yes. So block themes are usually mobile first, and the Gutenberg editor is, it's mobile first is really something that is very important with block themes, because most of us just, check websites on our phones, so we have to make sure that any website that you create is mobile first. And really, it's also up to you as a developer to make sure that it looks good in mobile. But by default, block themes are the breakpoints in block themes, unless, of course, you are changing it up, are mobile first.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Suppose you have a client that already has a website and it's built with Elementor. Would you convince them to switch to block themes? And if yes, what would you use as your convincing points?
Yes, because we've done that. I've mentioned before that change is hard, right? But once clients see how intuitive block themes are, and I guess the selling point of block themes is that they'll be able to create their own templates without paying for more. I mean, that's it, right? This is LSBT. Can you see that? Let's see.
Hi, Miss. So my name is
Hello.
Austin. I'm from Size at Scale. My question is, what can you say are the limitations of block themes, like compared to other themes available?
Yeah. Block themes right now, with the way that it's rendered, without the experience, and some developers will say that you can't use PHP functions in block themes now because they're all HTML. You can. It's just that it's not as straightforward as traditional themes, because traditional themes are PHP files. With block themes, it's all HTML. Well, let me just okay, yeah. So with block themes, the template structure is there's templates. So templates are HTML files, but patterns are PHP. And you can have patterns inside of template and template parts. And because patterns are PHP files, you can use PHP functions in that. And if it's a global scope function, it will just work. If it's scoped to a particular block or a page or whatever, that function needs to be part of that pattern, unfortunately. But you can disable insertion of a pattern. That way your client or your user will not see anything that's broken, because any PHP code right now in block themes will render weirdly. So I guess that's one of the main concerns with block themes right now, as opposed to traditional themes. And also there's versioning for patterns, because there's a lot of talks about how to to save patterns. There's not a lot of there's no consensus yet on how to properly do it. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. Yeah. Did I answer your question? Thank you. Any other question? I guess we can have one more.
We have one more.
Mhm.
So, last question.
Good afternoon, everyone. since it's a full site editing and block theme era has arrived, how do you foresee the page builder plugins or the existing theme that offer full site editing? Is WordPress has the care about those companies?
A lot of these page builders are now transitioning into a block theme sort of pattern or markup, which makes them available for the as part of the Gutenberg editor as well, no, full site editing editor as well. With regards to what WordPress in general think, I'd rather not say. But I guess it's not slowing down, right? It's the only way these page builders will stay relevant is to make sure that they are following markup, the block markup. That way, users will still continue to use them, I guess. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, and I'm sorry, my talk was not as, but yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, just let me know, approach me. I don't have enough sleep, but just tap me and ask me questions. Thank you.